Come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Snapping up quarterbacks for lunch. It's the Snappers. Oh, you going with Bojack. Good choice, man.
Yeah.
Zeke Elliott, hero in a half shirt.
In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might.
Kittle creates chaos in coverage.
Left pocket got pound, pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Let's go, Snappers. Record breakers.
Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one.
Aha! You made it! Welcome to Superstar KO. In this mode, man, we laying tracks and talking smack. So if you ready, let's get it started. First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. They start with the run. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. All right, fellas, let's do it again. But this time, better. On second down, here's Ben. Throwing short here. That's complete to the tight end. The defense sure has held up strong so far. You might learn a thing or two from them. Roethlisberger throwing on third and short. Pass caught by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down after some good, tough running.
Black 20.
Here's Big Ben on first and 10. Wide open to Hopkins. Where's the defense, y'all? I swear he was going all the way. Crossing into enemy territory. Things are starting to heat up. On play action, here's Big Ben. Looking for Hopkins. He's got him complete. And all the way down at the 25. Defense was lucky to finally stop him.
230.
First down, going to the ground. And he's going to work his way down to the 16. Okay, within striking distance. Put it in the end zone before they know what hit him. Big Ben throwing on second down. Quick hitter is complete. And he is into the end zone for a record breaker's touchdown. So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're ready for two. They're going to try and run. They stop him short, and this will stay a 6-0 ball game. You're not starting this thing off right. Gotta call plays faster.
Come on, fellas.
That two-point stop gave you a chance to win it all. Go get that score. The toss to Zeke.
Defense all day. Let's get it. 180. Check. He don't know no better.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to get him down after a really nice run.
He goes to that. 180.
Third down. Gonna run it.
Let's go. Come on. Run to the ball. We got to run out. Boom. Big hits all day.
Fourth down. Everybody's watching. You're in the... Going for it with Elliott. I hope that first drive snaps something in you. Show them how much you want to win. First down on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short pickup.
Hold on. 120.
Second down. Running it. Zeke and destroy. He could take it to the house. Touchdown on the ground. Okay, snappers, you've got my attention. Oh, snap. Snapper set to snap up those 2 points. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. They're up by 2. Snappers putting the game on their backs and taking the win.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be.
With this, Luke, the force is strong.
Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge.
Let's go, snappers. Backyard heroes.
With the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye view. Hotel, get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hold on. Pedal.
Well, look who made it to the second round. Just playing, so don't at me. But if you lose, oh, I'm gonna clap. Your ball, one drive, superstar, you are live. Mahomes looks to pass on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit, ball out, incomplete. It's deja vu. You gotta try something else.
Switch up, switch up.
They go play action with Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete. Not able to make anything happen yet, and running out of chances.
Here we go. Attacking, attack. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, check, 59. Hey, watch the split, watch the split. Watch the split, watch the split.
Mahomes going option. And this is and plenty of green in front of him. The 40, moving past the 30. Now 20 to go. And all the way home for a Backyard Heroes touchdown. Mahomes going option. Patty cake, take a sack, man. All right, you got to get this one, or it's their game to win. 4th and long for the Heroes. Coach Lil Yanni calls for another pass. Going deep this time for Juju. And he got him complete. All right, folks, you already know. Tell me where Mahomes is. Let's see what they do from the red zone. Open man left side is Smith-Schuster. And Eddie Jackson here for the stop. They're within striking distance now. Gotta make it pay off. Mahomes goes out. And this will be incomplete. A hard pop to make the ball drop.
Yellow, I've got blue lady.
Sit down. I'm working here. And he will score. Touchdown, Heroes. Here come the Heroes. Ready to get those 2 points. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line. So this lead will stay at 6. You gave up 6, but that ain't 8. Take it to the house and send them packing. The first carry of the game for Ezekiel Elliott. Not much, but they'll have to take it.
Protect yourself, man. 20. You ain't going nowhere.
Second down. They'll run it. Goes for the stiff arm. Elliott fights to get free. Really nice effort. Good job.
Let's go, D.
First down. Going to the ground. And he's back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Way to let them dogs know.
Second down. And still looking to pick up some yards.
Get some penetration here.
Second down. Running it. And he's dropped in the backfield for a loss.
That's all you got, oh? What? 20. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Third down. Gonna run it. Fourth down. No time to clown. Get out the... Fourth down. The snapper's looking to the air. Pass caught by George Kittle. Brought down after some nice yardage.
We got this.
We go tonight. 180.
Let's go.
First down on the ground. Met at the line of scrimmage. Stopped for no gain.
Here we go. 20.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Second down. They'll run it. And they take him down after a really nice run.
All day, baby. Get nowhere. Going nowhere.
Painting yourself in a corner. Everybody wearing your team colors would feel better if you did something here. Staying on the ground with Elliott. Time to play hide and seek. Power running by Zeke. And that puts them into the red zone. I know you're feeling good sitting in the red zone right now, but it's got to pay off with points. First down, going to the ground. And he'll set up shop here in the red zone. Down to the 19. Second down, running it, and he's going to push his way down to the 12. Third and short, no problems. You got a big old list of plays. Just pick one that makes you look good. Staying on the ground with Elliott. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. You got one dart left to toss at the board. How about a bullseye?
76.
Looking to throw on fourth. And this is gonna be incomplete. Keep at it and you won't lose a beat. Next time, Snappers.
Come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Till the risk, I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got...
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. Speaking of McCaffrey, boy, he was used a lot in Week 1, Charles. 128 yards on the ground. He also had 10 catches for 81 more yards.
That's 209 all-purpose yards. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's one of 5 players with 10 or more receptions, 120 more rushing yards in a single game in the Super Bowl era. And this is what we saw last year as well, partner. They used him in a big way. He hardly ever came off the field. I hope they're developing an alternative for him so he can get a few plays off this season. Otherwise, they'll use him up way too quickly.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So here are visitors to take over on offense.
Check 41. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check 37.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On second and inches, Mayfield. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And that is going to be incomplete. Well, fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, Charles, as we peek back to week 1, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night, Green Bay, and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning. Kansas City, they picked right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single-wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. In Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry put up 43 points on the Browns.
Newton on third down. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Third and long for Mayfield. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Here's Newton. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the 10-year goalpost, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From the 50, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck to Forrest Buckner. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing third and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. And caught left side, Olsen.
generation, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. With that, let's get on over to AT&T Stadium in Arlington for the call from Jerry World. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So happy to be with you, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. And we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
On first down, gone. And incomplete to open things up. And here's the offense now. Charles, who's the guy you chose to highlight?
The tone setter, the guy in the middle, Alex Mack. His return, never good for the opposition.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Geno Atkins got home that time.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Ryan Kerrigan in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain. We see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Now Brown. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice at well.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Antonio Brown, 77 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.